Yo, welcome back to UNCF. I go by your boy TJ.
What's up, upcoming family? It's your boy Larry, and this week we back with episode 19.
Episode 19, man. One episode away from 20. You might have to do some other shit for 20. You might have to bring a surprise. Do something. You gotta do something. 20. Like, before the show, before we went into the intro, me and Joe was just talking like, shit, we was strolling on the YouTube page. Seen the first time we got together as a collective, like, even start the Up and Coming Show podcast, or anything was in 2018, me, cuz, and my little cousin. But it's 2022 as of now. We at episode 19, I think that was episode 9. It's been so spaced out because it's been so many things. Me and cuz done did like different office spaces. We done tried different locations, and when we decided to do it, we was just like, we're gonna keep it home, you know what I'm saying? So we kept it in the old. But yeah, man, today I think we should just, we got some topics as usual. You know how we do. We talk about, we go over what that happened during the week and the different stuff that pop up. But this week, I wanna basically kind of pay homage to the work that me and cuz been putting in behind this platform, and talk about, just us growing up in the city, how we related, and all the ups and downs we had with the Up and Coming Show podcast. So for the people that haven't been subscribed, cuz since that video, they could kind of catch them up to speed with us, and then we could start from this point and keep going. So
give you a little motivation too.
Yeah, man, because it ain't been all just peaches and cream. You feel me? Still ain't, but we moving forward now. We putting all that behind us, but we gonna reflect on it today. So, hey, you got remix this week?
Yeah, let me jump into. I got a couple. I got a couple. Shout out to CGM, man. Yo Gotti just dropped the album.
I ain't gonna cap, cuz I fuck with that shit. Gotti talking that shit on that shit.
I ain't gonna lie, he always do.
I feel like he up that shit though, cause like his flow, like the way he rapping on there, I think that's his. I feel like rap wise, how he rapping on this. Now I always fuck with Gotti, cause it's like he got more, his like Gotti voice is like motivational, like he make you want to go out there. But that project, I like that project. Me personally, I fuck with that project. But it's CM10,
free game, side B.
Right. Okay. My bad, I ain't mean to take y'all. I just was actually when I was sliding, I was listening to it. That's why I said I fuck with it, cause he did his thing.
Yeah, shout out to everybody who had took part in the challenge that he had.
What did the challenge consist of? It was it's called Dollar for Dollar.
Yeah, it was. He was rapping, and I believe what it was like. He was rapping at first, then like you would come on the beat with your part.
Oh, okay, yeah. I get what he did.
And then I guess he picked the best one to be on the verse with in the song, the actual song.
The actual Dollar for Dollar song. So the dude that's on the song is the one that won, basically.
Yeah. But
that's cool.
But everybody was saying like they ain't like it because he was already signed to CMG. The person who won, he was already signed. So that's why everybody was kind of.
His words might have been the hard. I mean.
Yeah. So. But everybody felt like it wasn't like
set up.
Yeah, like he knew he was gonna pick him from the jump. But I don't know. But they were saying it was probably just publicity.
Marketing.
Who never knows though. Yeah. He probably had the hardest one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get it though. I get what the angle they coming from.
Yeah. And then 2 Chainz dropped the album called Dope Don't Sell Itself.
Yeah, sure. Like that project too.
And Saba dropped the album called A Few Good Things. Who did that, man? Yeah, let me see you do your dance. Like dance to everybody.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
That's him.
Sada. Oh, okay. I was trying to that's him, I know who that is. The dude with the coat.
I believe that's him.
Yeah, that's him.
Saba. Yeah, I think that's him. Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah, shit. And there was a couple that I ain't really know, but y'all might know. Safe drop, Get Home Safe, and Get Home Safe Part 1. It's a couple of different people. I really can't speak on them, but
they know who you talking about. They know who you talking about.
It's a Baby Money. I mean, dropped the album called Easy Money. I don't really know who that is, but yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Might be a couple artists.
Yeah. I mean, that's it for that. That's it for that.
Remix.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. But that definitely that Gotti project and that 2 Chainz project is hard, man. 2 Chainz. Speaking of 2 Chainz, on the Breakfast Club, he was talking about he got a partnership club with Crystals.
Burger joint.
He said he got he got that pink trap house in
museum.
Yeah. So he basically like partnered with Crystals like as a creative like director, and he trying to like take Crystals as a franchise to the next level, like kind of how Ross partnered with Checkers and Wingstop. So it's like now he is like a kind of a brand ambassador, kind of creative director of Crystals. So I think that's pretty dope.
And I ain't gonna lie, people down talking Crystals. I think Crystals good to me.
In the hood, to be honest with you, in the hood, the amount of fast food franchises, Crystals always been a Crystals and Checkers like always been kind of cornerstone in my opinion, cause in our neighborhood like. Really ain't really too many bad things to say about it. Like most of the burgers be fresh. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like they be.
I ain't gonna lie.
It ain't. I mean, people love McDonald's, but the amount of bullshit they put up with when they go to McDonald's, the missing items and shit that they deal with that. I mean, that's. You know what I'm saying?
I had one of the Crystals. I got 4 burgers, a drink, a fry, and I forgot what else, but that shit came with like $5.99. Like, man, you can
that shit be cooked right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Them burgers is like
them burgers might be small, but that shit gonna get you right.
Yeah. And the fries be fresh.
Especially they breakfast.
Shouts out to Crystals. Yeah, hell, facts. They breakfast be hitting. When I was legit, I used to eat breakfast from there before school sometimes. Yeah, they breakfast hit, cuz no cap. They breakfast do be hitting.
And them burgers. People be sleeping on the burger. I don't give a fuck what you say.
Them
burgers may be small, but 4-5 on it, they'll get you right. And the fries and the drink too.
Yeah. You gonna be able to slide with that Crystals. You gonna be good for a couple hours, if not half the day. You know what I'm saying? Where you fucking with Crystals. So, shouts out to that boy 2 Chainz for partnering with Crystals. Shouts out for the project. Shouts out to Gotti for the project, man. Yeah, we love to see it on this platform. So y'all keep doing y'all thing, keep going up. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So the biggest topic that I got in my phone right now that I want to talk about this week is most definitely the fact that, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of broken hearts. It was a lot of broken hearts early this week, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of niggas around here sad, ready to go to New York and find A$AP Rocky. You know what I'm saying? Ready to pull up on that boy, do some damage to that boy. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know, you're hearing it first on the Up and Coming Show podcast, man. Rihanna is pregnant. It's official. They posted the pictures, cuz.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. When that bitch dropped on the net, boy, the net went crazy, boy.
Niggas just sat there at the phone. I ain't gonna cap, cuz. I had to sit in my phone for a little bit, like, cause it's so foreign to me. Like, that shit hit me like a sack of onions. Like, I wasn't crying. I ain't wasn't crying then, cuz.
I ain't gonna lie, brother. I'm pretty sure everybody's looking at him as a goat. Like, you got Rihanna pregnant.
Yeah, you touched something, man.
I ain't gonna lie.
Niggas was. I ain't gonna cap. I understand that everybody, this is sore subject, and I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, get into the past of what they had going on with her and the Chris Brown shit. But when Chris Brown first, like, when he first was rocking with her, like, when they first got together, niggas was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Because that was some big shit. Like, ain't nobody had ever seen Rihanna step out with somebody. So when she stepped out with him, it was like, damn, you got Rihanna, bro. And then, you know, the bullshit happened.
Then Drake.
Yeah, but I always felt like she always used to shit on Drake a little bit, cuz like she ain't never give Drake the title of like this my nigga like she did A$AP and Chris Brown. Like it was just speculated that her and Drake were fucking around, you know what I'm saying?
With A$AP, she outside for real everywhere.
A$AP he done snapped it, cuz like
she got, I'm talking about, you got on Instagram, paparazzi take pictures, he's walking anywhere, going on dates and all that. When they was at a football game. I think I seen them at a football game one time. They outside for real.
She outside on him. But rightfully so though, because if people, and then I started doing a little like looking and like it was a meme I seen or somebody had where like they had the Fashion Killer video, which was his song, and I think it was 2013. 2013 I think Fashion Killer came out, and she had the low haircut and she was in that video. Like, so you gotta do the math, like they've been friends, you know what I'm saying? Even if they had a romantic relationship in between that, it's like, but him and her been friends and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, sometimes when you got chemistry with a person like that, cuz you fall in love quicker.
Especially if y'all been rocking it, and y'all been friends, so like, y'all already got the bond and stuff. Y'all know each other, so some people just fall in love like that.
And I feel like that kind of work, like the way ASAP is with the fashion and shit, and how he like do with the skincare shit, how Rihanna is with the fashion and her shit's like, I feel like them as parents is kind of dope, regardless of how people feel personally by that being a crush, a celebrity crush. Like, I feel I fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? We fuck with it on the platform, so yeah, I just wanted to bring that to the light today. Yeah, man, shouts out to Rihanna. They got more than enough money to take care of a child, so you know,
more than enough.
That child gonna be blessed, man.
Oh, shout out to Rihanna. She announced beginning of this year that she gonna start instead of having her the Fenty online, she gonna bring open up the stores worldwide. Yeah.
Oh shit. Not to be negative, but you feel like they gonna be stealing out of that? You know how many women love Fenty, man? There's gonna be some viral videos in the Fenty store.
People still anyway, but I feel like that shit right there, like Fenty, like that's like top, like Victoria's Secret, Pink, and that's way
Cause at one point when we was growing up, like I used to go in the Victoria's Secret store, and it used to be like I used to be with my pops and stuff going to Victoria's Secret stores, and that was like top tier, like that was the only lingerie, you know what I'm saying? And then when she came with Fenty, like you say, cause she just like, especially since all of them endorsements, she got people who wearing Jada wearing her stuff, all the people wearing it. She be having everybody put it on, cause like Savage X Fenty models and stuff on Instagram. Every popular model on Instagram got a brand deal endorsement with her. So yeah, shouts out to her, like you were saying, cause she shining light on everybody with that. Then that's gonna open doors for men to start shopping and going there with you know what I'm saying? Like you know how men is going there with Victoria's Secret. Right. They don't want to see put these on, baby. Yeah, most definitely. So yeah, shit, shout out to Rihanna. Praying for a successful pregnancy for them, man. You know, making sure they live happily, man. Shit. All that boy need to do now is go ahead and tie that up. Drop that on that knee. One knee. Stop, yeah, man. You done did the impossible, so now that shit be easy, you know what I'm saying? Shit, fuck it. I'm pretty sure that easy, probably thinking about it. Yeah, I would've been thinking about it. I would've been plotting on that too. I ain't right. I ain't pulling out of that shit, I'm sorry. That's just something I can't do. Niggas would be mad at me. What could you ask for? Cause Rihanna, like, from what I see, she never in drama. Like, she pop out, like, when she pop out, you know, she come out, cause she always, like, ducked off, like, like, you don't never see her, like, with barely people, you know what I'm saying? I don't never see her with a group of girls, like, that's what I'm saying. Shit, like, only time you see her is when, like, she done become a billionaire, she done open up you know what I'm saying? A new release, music or something like that. Yeah, she ain't out here shooting shit. Like she the type of female like she pop out and you gonna know she pop out. It's gonna always be something good when she pop out. Ain't never no drama or nothing like that. Yeah, you right, cuz. She exclusive for sure. Exactly. That's why I thought people was hurt behind that when it was like. And I think people was most so hurt that it's been like. Cause she looked far along, like the way her belly is big, like how it's showing, like damn, this whole time, like we ain't know. I feel like people were kind of like damn, like it's shocking, like you know what I'm saying? Like, cause if you notice, like with the previous pictures before she announced it, like she's having like jackets, but like they was saying it, but it didn't look like it, so they couldn't really say that. But when she finally popped out, it made sense. Like, oh, okay. Yeah. Cause even at the Met Gala when he had that damn colorful ass, when ASAP had that colorful like blanket and shit on, and she had that big ass black jacket on in.
But you couldn't really tell though.
Yeah, hell no. But shit, yeah, shouts out to them. Congrats, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Another thing is Super Bowl next week, Valentine's Day is next week.
Valentine's Day, Super Bowl.
So, you know, I don't have to pick and choose, you know. Well, Valentine's is I think Valentine's is on Monday.
Super Bowl
on Sunday. So you got Sunday for the fellas, so y'all can go ahead and get your shit together and watch Super Bowl. And after Super Bowl, get your lady, and then you go, you know, duck off for the next day and a half.
Eat something like that, brunch, breakfast, something like that.
You know what I'm saying? Which is kind of dope, because it's like, now you got both best of both worlds. You know what I'm saying? You got your lady, you got Super Bowl. Like, you can't really ask for nothing else.
You know what I'm saying? Ladies, if you got opportunity to take your man to Super Bowl, take him to Super Bowl Sunday. Then on Monday, he
all in.
Yeah, he got a choice but that, you know what I'm saying?
I gave you what you wanted.
Yo.
Got the Super Bowl, now it's my Super Bowl, you feel me? So shit. How you feeling, cuz? I'm going around because I just feel like it's so perfect for them. It's set up like it's already.
That's how I looking, but you never know with Joe Shiesty. You never know
Joe Shiesty is that boy. Hey. That boy be playing. Hey, you playing great ball, Joe Shiesty. I ain't gonna cap. You playing great ball, bro. And you throw a good ball.
A lot of the defense around. They got Vaughn. They got Ramsey.
Aaron Donald.
Yeah, they got a lot.
It take two people to hold him. Cause he in that bitch, and he done got to the Super Bowl. I just feel like if you lose, you just take the air out your whole career after that. Cause like you in LA. You play for LA, and then the Super Bowl in LA. You got home court advantage. You got home field advantage, and you got Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg performing at your halftime show. But like Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, as far as LA, like you gotta win.
If they don't hype you up alone, I don't know what's gonna hype you up.
Like if you ain't winning by halftime and they perform after the halftime, you gotta come out balling. And then OBJ, like he got all this behind. Like I'm going around. But you right, Joe Shiesty is playing some hell of a football, so you never know what the hell he might.
I thought it's gonna be a good game, man.
Yeah, because the people sleep on the Cincinnati defense, but their defense pretty good too. You know what I'm saying? Their defense pretty good too. So I really don't know which way to go, but I'm leaning toward it right now.
And then I feel like it's gonna be good because you ain't got the same team like last 2 years. It was Kansas City,
the Chiefs. And, who did they play last year? Did they beat the Rams last year?
They played the Bucks.
Oh yeah,
the Bucks won last year. But they won the year before. They was in
the so I ain't gonna lie, cuz I was hurt when the Bills lost, cause the way Josh Allen played, man, Josh Allen played a hell of a game, man. I was hurt as fuck when they lost that shit, cause Josh Allen, he played a good ass game, cuz he played a good ass game. He just wasn't enough, man. Fucking Tyreek Hill, Patrick Mahomes, and Travis Kelce, man, they
couldn't do it. Like
they 13 seconds.
They was coming back, but they ain't have no time. Like it wasn't like the play choices. Like it wasn't.
That shit hurt. I felt for him too, man. Shit. Speaking of the Rams, speaking of Super Bowl prediction, cause I'm trying to run it off so we can get to what I want to get to. But I seen something where it say, the receiver for the Rams, Cooper Kupp. Mm-hmm. It said that his wife, when they was in college and stuff, and when he was trying to get on the NFL, they said she took care of him basically. Not took care of him, but she was a big she took more of the burden of the finances and shit, so he could get to a position that he in. You know what I'm saying right now? How you feel about that?
I mean, they say, if you gonna be with somebody, be with them on there through it all. Like be with them until they get in the position they want to be in. Cause some people come with you when you up only, but she saw something in him,
right, potential.
Yeah.
Potential. And he made it. he made it, and he could bet like one of the top receivers done broke a bunch of records. Like, so it's like she like at the end. I'm sure she, you know, cause in the beginning she probably had her friend like, you think he gonna do this? You think? And now she can step back like, told you, like
exactly. Like she took a risk, but it paid off.
Yeah. And she took a big risk because she probably had bills and she probably had a lot of shit that, you know how much debt we be people being out to college and shit, cause like she probably felt like, shit, I know he gonna, you know what I'm saying? And she stuck by him, so you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Exactly. Because he could have got lead and got forgot about her, but you know, he stayed true to who was there for him, because she ain't how to do that. She could have just said, nah, I'll come out when you get right.
Yeah. And that's when he ain't gonna even want her, cause like you left me when I was dying, you feel me?
Cause 9 times out of 10, everybody ain't gonna do what she did. Like everybody, when you get your shit together, you gonna be lonely. Like when you trying to reach another, you gonna get lonely. It's gonna be it's gonna be a few people in your corner, but like once you get to the top, everybody like, oh yeah, we gonna need to make it.
No, you didn't. Well, if you knew, you damn sure ain't let me know, cause I thought you ain't even, you know what I'm saying? That's how I be feeling, but. Yeah, shouts out to Cooper Cup.
Yeah, now she probably don't even gotta leave the house. She probably just stay home.
Yeah, no,
she set for life.
Yeah, you ain't don't lift a finger. Like, yeah, I got it. You feel me? And then Matthew Stafford, his wife, been with him since he was at Georgia. She was a cheerleader and he was the quarterback. Some shit. Yeah, man, it's some real shit going on in that team. On that team with relationship wise. You feel me? Yeah, that shouts out to this cup.
And then with that, happy wife, then you playing better, you know what I'm saying? Like with stuff like that, it be good stuff that stuff like that can make your team go a long way, because you're not mad all the time, you're not depressed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
if your quarterback happy, y'all gonna be happy. If you receiver, like it's just I feel that. It's make a happy environment.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
You ain't coming to practice mad, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every relationship have problems, but I'm pretty sure like you say they've been together since high school and college days. That's a long ass time, so I'm pretty sure they good.
And you know she there for you, cause in college I ain't have shit. Now you may have been good in college, but you ain't have no money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and if you got a girl that wants you from high school and you in the NFL, like you know, like yeah, you feel me? Like you know what I'm saying? So
good look back. Like damn, she was really with me since through it all.
You got something good? You wanna just keep on. Alright, this shit. So, the Olympics, I don't know if they started or they coming up, but I read an article. According to CNN, I was on CNN, I read an article that said FBI warns Olympic athletes to take burner phones to the Olympic Games in Beijing, which is China. They don't want you taking your personal like iPhones, cell phones, because they scared of being hacked. They don't want China so basically China is like the greatest threat to America when it comes to stealing like technology, like for the most part, which not the shit on us as a country, but China, a lot of shit we get come from China. But they saying like they don't want the Olympic athletes from the US, that's from natives from over here, to take their actual cell phones over there because of like the data and shit that's on their phones stuff. They don't want them to be victims of cyber attacks and shit like that.
Because think about that. You right, why? We get damn near 90% of shit for China. Like, why the fuck they need to take some, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know what they mean by that. I don't know if they mean like
which means like personal like bank accounts and like shit like that.
Yeah, like taking your personal accounts. Yeah, like you being an Olympic athlete, don't take your personal, like take a throwaway phone over there without all your information, like your credit card, like all your shit over there, because it could leak into you could get cyber attack, or maybe they got shit on their phone from the government about them being Olympic athletes and shit. Like who knows? But that's just what the article said. That's the FBI is warning them, like suggesting
that's crazy
that they don't take their phones.
Like, at that point, you think like, damn, is it even safe for me to go over there by my, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I was just about to say.
Like,
if I can't take my phone, why would I? If I want to take myself. If I can't take my phone, this is a device. And that Beijing they've been tripping lately, period, on the Olympic, like how they got Olympics set up, especially for the minority athletes, like the shower cap thing, the water cap thing, like it's just been a lot of shit,
First of all, I wouldn't I wouldn't feel safe going over there. If y'all talking about some stuff like that, like who knows? Like I think I've seen like on YouTube like the videos and people running like bombs go off and shit. Like man, you never know what the fuck can happen.
Like them, them big ass terrorist.
Yeah, why people running this shit? Like what the fuck?
Yeah. Then you gotta think, cuz shit, with all this shit going on right now with COVID and shit like that shit came from over there. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't want to see no doctors over there. Like, I don't want no doctor give me no injections or none of that shit over there and sending some shit back with me. Like, I don't. This shit crazy.
I'm pretty sure before they went over there, they had to get vaccinated.
Oh hell yeah! I'm just saying over there when you when you go over there to their games, like, what if they tell you, well, we got to do tests on you, or we got to do like, don't touch me, like.
Gotta make sure you got your vaccine.
Yeah, like, don't put shit on me. Don't bring no tests on me. If I can't run without doing all this, or y'all can't take the documentation that I brought over here from my personal doctors and stuff in the U.S. or the doctors that I go to come with me, then we can't do it. You feel me? That's just what I'm on. Yeah, I thought that was interesting because how they FBI like telling them not to take this shit. That's crazy.
I want to talk about Brownie and LeBron.
Oh yeah. Father and son, cuz father and son is coming. It's coming, cuz.
It's coming. It's gonna take a little minute, cuz.
Yeah, LeBron don't have to be in the league for another. Cause LeBron ain't even in college yet, and I think you got to do 1 or 2 years in college before you can go to the NFL. I mean,
knowing Bron, he probably might just do one and come.
Yeah, Bronny good. No, I ain't gonna lie, cuz he good. I just don't know what it's gonna be with LeBron's career and how he, you know what I'm saying. But they saying
that'd be some world Guinness World Record shit, like your son and daddy on the same team.
Oh yeah. I don't think that's ever happened.
That's not happening. That's why like a big deal. Like
yeah, you right. Cuz.
I never like just imagine that shit.
Especially winning like a playoff game or even going to the final. Like if him and him was a play and they go to the finals or some shit, like that shit would be otherworldly. Like you an alien or some shit. Like how the fuck you still able to play like this and then your son and all that shit? You know what I mean?
That's crazy. Then they were asking him if Bronny come, would you leave the Lakers? Would you? I would.
Yeah, my son,
I would.
I ain't hurting for no money.
Exactly.
And Bron already been leaving. Like Bron left Cleveland, went to Miami, went back to Cleveland, then went to LA. Like shit, I leave everywhere.
I feel like I would leave just because it's my son. And
I want to play with my son.
That's some dope shit. Like shit that never happened.
Yeah, I ain't gonna cut. Yeah, I leave. It's like what I got to lose.
Exactly.
I'm gonna get paid, and then both of their contracts might be even bigger because they be playing with each other. Like the only way me and him gonna play on the team together is if we get this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and they gonna make it happen just because they know
want that.
Everything gonna go up. Yeah. Ticket sales. You know what I'm saying? All that's gonna go up. Everybody will be trying to play with them.
And everybody from all the other teams that's in their shit is gonna pay when they come to time to see them play together. Like, we're going to see Bron and Bronny. Like, that shit, yeah, you right, girl. That shit gonna be different.
That shit gonna be elite. Like shit you never seen before. That's like I ain't gonna lie. That'd be some shit to see.
Yeah. Bron, that's just how long Bron been in the fucking league, cuz.
I feel like that's the only reason he ain't retired yet. League, like he waiting on his son.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
He waiting on his son.
Otherwise, he be gone.
Exactly. That's the only reason he's staying. I feel like because Lakers ain't doing good right now, so I feel like that's the only reason he's staying. Because they not. I don't think they gonna play off. They gonna play off. I don't think so.
The way this shit looking, cuz. You can just go on Bubba Dub Instagram and his videos to show that they ain't going to the goddamn player. The way he be fucking talking about him and shit, it ain't looking too good this shit, bro. Yeah. Goddamn Melo done pulled a damn Charlie horse and they got a damn pulled a hamstring the other night. They just too old at this point, bro. Yeah. Maybe about 5 years ago, if they would have ran it back 5 years ago, it probably would have been a different outcome, but all them big names on the team right now, but they still aged. They can't run with them young boys like they used to.
AD so damn young. He's so damn fragile.
But I don't know what the fuck he did to his body, cuz, but his joints and shit, they fucked up. Yeah. Hey, these my dog, but yeah, he always hurt. He fucked up.
He came back and then he hurt his wrist. He fell down and hurt his he fragile as fuck. Like he don't like take care of his body like you know what I'm saying?
He must don't eat the right shit. Or he just a big ass crybaby. But I would hate to think that about my boy. I'm gonna say he just fragile cause his body, his bones and shit, he probably just don't just don't got to eat the right
shit. He ain't put no money into the body, you can tell.
Yeah.
He ain't put no
cause he fucked up. And he tall as shit too, cuz. And you know, tall people, they careers be earlier because they joints and shit be fucked up and shit. So, but yeah, man. Shouts out to Brian, man. Hopefully we see that happen, cuz. But I think we should just go ahead and not use this little half of the show, cuz, to talk about the start, how we, you know what I'm saying. So basically, I hit cuz up. In the beginning, I had the idea like of doing a podcast, but I ain't had like all the shit together to like do it. So I was just working and you know putting a little money together to get the equipment and doing little shit like that. So then I'm thinking, I'm like, well, shit, I don't really got a friend. I don't do no friend. Like if I do it with anybody, it's gonna be with cuz. So I hit cuz up, and at first, I don't think you cuz kind of. We just gonna say cuz kind of like didn't really want to. Not doing. He just didn't want to do it. I felt like he wanted to do it, but it was just the camera shit. Like I felt like in the beginning, if we would have been more on the audio, like just the audio, it would have been better for cuz because at first on the camera he just really wanted. And I was like that too at first. I was doing like little videos and cuz with just me, but it wasn't podcasts. Like you know what I'm saying? It wasn't full episodes of podcasts. So we started. You know what I'm saying? We got together like on like a video we was saying earlier. Did the first one, you know what I'm saying? That one was kind of like, it was alright.
The first one we did, like really on platform was the coronavirus and with the suits on. Was that the first one?
That was the reaction video.
Oh yeah.
So before we got deep into the podcast and shit, because we were still, me and Cuz was trying to find somewhere to start doing the podcast out of. So during the time we was trying to find somewhere, so this is like 17, 18, no, this was after 17, 18. The first time, so we got together and did the first one. So after that, then shit started happening where we had to kind of slow down and take a back seat for the podcast. So me and Cuz was like putting our heads together, like what can we do, you know what I'm saying, to keep putting out content until we get everything situated, you know what I'm saying, backdrop, we ain't had none of that. So while we was getting our bread together, working and shit, getting everything, putting it together for the podcast, we was doing the reaction videos. Mm-hmm. So that's why if you go on our channel, you'll see like us reacting to like Boosie, Water, like we reacting like Country Wayne, Mike L's videos. Yeah, we reacting like the corona. We dressed up in the hazmat suits like coronavirus, like funny videos.
Yeah, and shit. Gold. Nate got keys, gold.
Yeah, like the gold digger pranks and all that shit. So we was doing that for a while, you know what I'm saying? We might need to go back to doing that shit too, cause once I think we gonna start back reacting and stuff. Y'all let us know if y'all while y'all watching this video, go back to our channel, look at our reaction videos, and then tell us if y'all want us to keep. We might need to start throwing some reaction videos here and there, just, you know what I'm saying, to keep y'all entertained.
Just spice it up a little bit.
Yeah, to keep y'all entertained. So yeah, while we was doing that, we was doing this, while we was getting ourselves together with the bread and all that to get everything situated for the podcast, we was doing that. So then we got the office or whatever downtown, cause that didn't work out how we wanted it to work out. Trial and error. So we did a couple episodes in there. Then we got this space, and that's when we got more consistent. You know
that's when we like found out, okay, we gonna stay here and just rock out with it till, you know what I'm saying, till we found like some better opportunity.
Right.
But for now, it's been going good. Like, we've been dropping every week. Stay consistent, you know what I'm saying? Like we ain't have to keep moving back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's
been working in our favor. And so on the fact that with Cuz with the camera and everything, like every week we get better, and I'm sure y'all can see, like, I feel like at this point, Cuz, like, even Cuz is is comfortable on camera. Like
Yeah,
he don't be feeling no type of way.
Cause at first, when I first started off, I was you can really tell like, I wasn't used to doing it. Like we had to start a video with like 4-5 times, like to actually get it going. Like, cause I mess up, like trying to be perfect, but I was trying to be perfect like the first couple times when I knew myself that it just take time. Like I was messing up on words and stuff like that, but you know what I'm saying? As the more we kept doing it, I kept getting better and better.
Right.
And Cole was telling me just take my time, like just relax, just be yourself. Cause I don't have a problem with talking, but it's just like me being on camera, like record. I wasn't used to that.
Yeah, it's foreign to have a camera here. Like low key it is, cause people don't realize, but it's kind of. You tell yourself don't worry about the camera, but you gotta worry about the camera because it's in your face. But the more you do it, the more the camera just become like a part of the show. Like it's like another person really. Like you look at the camera like the viewers at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, now I just feel like me and Cuz talking to one another, and the camera just there, just recording us, and we just talking about like everyday life stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So really, it don't bother me because like we come in here. You know what I'm saying? Run through the show and it like, you know what I'm saying, we done. But at first it was a little rough getting started, but you know what I'm saying, that's everything. You gonna have a little bumps here and there in the road when you first get something together, but
yeah, in the beginning it was like that, and then every time after that he opened up, and then at first I would be talking a lot, like kind of talking over Cuz and shit, like just trying to think about like how I can keep them engaged, but then like I had to like start slowing down and like letting him talk, and like even still now I have to like tell myself in my head like let him get his point out, or let him go back to it, because you know what I'm saying, sometimes I be overthinking, talking, it's like nah, you just gotta relax.
At first I wasn't really talking, I was just sitting back like just watching Cuz, see how he doing, how he talk, and then I said a couple things here and there, but I really wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, how we doing it now?
Like engaged.
Yeah, I really was engaged. I was scared to talk. I might mess up on something. But yeah, though, it's just I know everybody. I know some people watching this who thinking about starting a podcast, thinking about doing reaction videos. This is to show y'all just, you know what I'm saying, just take your time. Mm-hmm. It ain't easy as it look. It may seem easy from the other side, but it's not.
The shit that go into it, research and having to find shit to talk about, sending shit back to each other, back and forth, just conversations, just a lot of shit that go into it. Especially not even also just being a podcast, just having a brand or doing something or trying to start a business. Period. You know what I'm saying? You gonna go through shit. It ain't gonna always be. If put it like this, if you doing something and starting something that's new and it's just going good, that ain't the right shit. You gotta have some. It's gotta be something. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't saying it's just all gotta be bad, but you gotta go through something to appreciate when you get to the end goal or what you're trying to do, when you set goals and you accomplish them, then you feel you'd be more. I feel like it'd be a happier time, and you feel more accomplished because it's like, regardless of what we went through, like me and Cuz, like all the shit we had to go through, like I done broke my computer, I done not have money to do certain shit, I done not have money to travel and complete it, like we done, but throughout all that, we stay motivated to keep doing it because we know, you know what I'm saying, what we trying to get to.
Some people would have, you know what I'm saying, some people would have been gave up, like, nah, this ain't for me, like, like this is too much, like I can't handle this right now. Some people would have gave up. This, but only a few gonna just see it out through the end, cause like Cuz saying, like in the beginning it's gonna be rough, like it's gonna be hard, like you going like nah man, this not how it's supposed to be going.
Testing.
Yeah.
But it's like so now that we on this side of it, like Cuz saying, we be more consistent. We dropping more videos for y'all each week, and we trying to stay more consistent, stay the utmost consistent. Like me and Cuz, I don't know if y'all know, but blood cousins. our dads, our brothers. So, you know, not only we do a podcast, but we basically be together all the time, grew up together.
We done grew up together from just the, you know, I don't remember half that shit though. We grew up together.
Yeah.
People tell us stories all the time.
Yeah, so it's always been really me and Cuz through a lot of shit. Like, I ain't gonna get, you know what I'm saying, family is family, but for the most part, me and Cuz like do a lot of shit between each other, together. Like, if you go on our channel, you see we went to Cali. We drove to Cali from Florida, drove all the way to Cali, drove all the way back. And that was some shit that we wanted to do, and we accomplished it. We got that done. So it's always been like that between me and him, where it's just we always set our mind to shit and get it accomplished between each other. And that's just what we be doing on the platform too as well. Like, regardless of what be going on.
We always wanted that thing outside the bar, like some shit, some crazy ass shit, and you just go with it, like.
Because at the end of the day, that's living, that's life. Like, if you stay in your neighborhood for your whole life and don't go past your block, I feel like you really not living, because you ain't got the experience. This whole world was created for us to explore. Like, we just sitting here, we ain't really get to live. Like, we basically just sitting and living till we die. Like, we ain't about to see shit. We ain't went nowhere. We ain't did nothing. We ain't tried nothing. We ain't even tried to get no money. We ain't tried to start no business or nothing. Like, that shit ain't what it is, man. Like, get out, see some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, because you don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, down there on your deathbed or down there. I ain't gonna say deathbed, but like in your old ages. What the fuck? And then you be like,
shit,
and then you be like, man, I can't really speak on nothing that's too crazy that I done did.
What that is?
Somebody doing some shit.
I don't think so.
But yeah though, like you don't want to be 60, 70 years old and be like, I really can't speak on nothing too abnormal.
I ain't got no stories.
Yeah, like
I ain't never went on no adventure.
Like, you don't want to be that person and somebody asks you, well, what you did all your life, and you be like, I can't really tell you. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I ain't really do nothing. When the word, that's it.
Tired. Yeah, me and Cuz always felt like that wasn't just the life for us. So that's why we try to do what we're doing with the podcast. Is like, we want to not only so the podcast not only help me and Cuz as far as like, it's kind of like therapeutic. Like, we get together. We do this on the regular. Like I say, this ain't, before the podcast, we would do shit like this all the time. You know what I'm saying? We'll go somewhere, we may sit down and eat and talk. We may be in the hood, in the front yard talking, or we might go to this person's house and talk like this. It's always been something that's been going on for years.
As long as we got food, we you know what I'm saying? We straight. Like,
ain't gotta be, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we always be having conversations about the next levels of life, or what we want to do, or when we get this, when we get that, how we want to do. So we was like, the best thing for us to do is start a podcast, start putting it on wax, start talking about it in front of people, and get viewers and people that's like-minded people and tune in every week. So that's why we do it, because it's some stuff that we gonna do anyway. You feel me? So yeah.
So if you skeptical or scared to start whatever you want to do, podcast, anything, just jump out there, man.
Yeah. You ain't gonna lose nothing.
Huh? Oh yeah.
It ain't gonna hurt you. Yeah, it ain't gonna hurt you.
Cause if you don't ever do it, like how would you know?
Right. You know, outside of it, a little bit about us. Basically, me and Cud, like, from Orlando, real Orlando natives, grew up in Orlando. I moved away, came back after high school, stayed for a couple years, and now I'll be back. And yeah, for the most part, growing up, West Orlando is basically just where we've been all our lives. Richmond Heights, you know, I got family in Richmond Heights. Cuz got family in 700. I got family on my pop side of 700. And we convene at our granddad's house, and cuz Grandma Nana, which is Nana, we all call her Nana, and we just kick it, man. We got our favorite restaurants and shit in the city. We got favorite Italian ice place, favorite ice cream place, stalls. You know, we just kick it, really.
Me and Cud don't really eat no crazy ass shit. Like we gotta keep it like simple. Chicken,
man.
chicken and fries. Chicken tender, chicken wing and fries. Yeah. Cause when the Cali Cud, that's all we ate. That's all we knew. We don't know what. Raisin cane, soul.
Yeah, raisin cane a lot. Soul cow. I ain't gonna cap. We liked it. We liked it.
What was the one with the chicken wings and fries? The one by the house.
Oh, Soul Cow. So cow.
So was the other one we went to for breakfast. Soul Food Fantasy, something like that. I don't know. It was so. I forgot, but it was in the hood though.
Yeah, it was. Soul Cow was in the hood. Like I feel like everywhere we went, cuz was the hood. Unbeknownst to, like we knew it was the hood, but we weren't really scared. Cause it's like home, really. Like it was just like a magic fry. Like we pulling up the magic fry and going in there and getting some. Like it really was.
We ain't come all down just in the house. Like, we was walking there. It was a grocery store.
Soul Cow was in Long Beach, cuz.
Yeah.
We went in and out. And Soul Cow, we walked to the grocery store. Like yeah, we was out there, man. We was having me and cuz. One thing about us, we gonna have a good time. Regardless of what people around us doing, between me and cuz, like let's just say if I was to walk into a family function, I ain't fuck with nobody in my family and that shit. If I look over and seen cuz, I'ma be straight, cause I know I'ma just hang out with cuz the whole time. That's all. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? I don't really talk to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll tell y'all a funny story, man. This is a story. Alright, I'm gonna give them a story about growing up high. Me and cuz, this is just a testament to what I'm saying. So, me, cuz, and my other cousin, we got another cousin. I ain't gonna put his name like that. He know who he is, and he hate probably to hear this story, but it's some funny shit. So, me, him, and cuz. So, over the summer, I used to come back home and stay the whole summer, and we would cut. Most of the time, we would convene like at my uncle's house. Look, I'll stay at my uncle's house. And then my uncle get tired of us. He'll send us to my auntie house. My auntie, we go to her house. I go to my granny house. Like, so we would just be together the whole summer. So this particular summer, we was old enough to go to a teen club. So if you from Orlando, you know the teen club was in City Walk, Universal.
That was like 2015, 16, 17. It was one of them.
It was early. I graduated in 14. You graduated in 15.
17.
We was this had to be like 11, 10, like cause the groove. When was the groove pop?
Like it wasn't popping for long.
The groove had to be after 2009. Yeah. So I'm gonna say it was 11, like 11, 12. Yeah,
13, one of them.
So this particular cousin we talking about tell us like, well, we going to the groove tonight, boy, the groove be popping, So
we was finna stay in the house all the 8 times.
Yeah, me and cuz really don't be rocking like that. We might go out if an artist is like the most me and cuz go out is Classic Weekend. That's the most that we always hot. Like talking about being on the scene, like going where a bunch of people at is Classic Weekend. So yeah, boom. So we jits, we like 14, 15, maybe 13, 14, 12, 13, one of them around that age. So he convinced us to go to the groove. So this whole day we've been on what is it, Uvu or
Uvu and shit like that.
With just women that he knew and running this shit, chopping it with them. So it get about the time, so we all put our clothes on and shit, take showers, go to the groove. So we get in the groove. So me and cuz we start coming in the club with him, but about 10 minutes, cuz we cannot find this nigga nowhere. We don't know where this nigga is.
That's when Air Pasta and all that was popping, and all that Chuck Taylor and the Roots.
When Wayne was wearing Chuck Taylors and shit like that.
So that was long that time.
Like red Chuck Taylor. I think I had a pair of red Chuck Taylors. Cuz had a pair.
I had blue. David had black.
David had black. Yeah. We all had Chuck Taylors on. So fucking, you don't say this thing. So, alright, that's our cousin David. So we go to the groove. So I ain't gonna count. It's so how the groove set up. This a big ass club. So how many levels is it? It's 2 or 3?
It was like 3 levels. When we walked in, you can go up to the second floor and up to the third, right? Cause the third floor you can still with everybody. Yeah.
So we go in. It was a real diverse teen club because it was a bunch of tourist kids that was in the strip, the teen club too. Like,
and that was summertime, everybody was home.
Yeah, so it was like a bunch of families that vacation going to Disney and stuff like that, and they kids here by the groove, so they in the groove, and then you got the natives, the people that grew up in Orlando, that's teens that go to the groove too. So for the most part, they was on the lower level, like a lot of the black, like, you know what I'm saying, people was on the lower level, but mixed in throughout the whole club, it's like, might be people from Argentina, might be some Dominican people, might be some Asian kids. It's just a bunch of people in this club, so we can't we lose our cousin, like we don't know where he at. So me and cuz just on the wall and shit.
Yeah, I ain't really tight to like damn, but I'll do like this and all that. I ain't really tight to be on the dance.
Yeah, and the music they were playing, cuz we really won. It ain't our type of
like they were playing like dance, like cover music, like you know what I'm saying, like.
And they weren't playing like what would be like your whoop or your pootie or, you know what I'm saying, the music we like listen to, street music. So they might throw that in their hand now, but so me and cuz just vibing. So I'm like, damn, I'm telling cuz like, we don't know where the hell he at. We can't find him. So me and cuz move around. We walk around. So in the midst of us walking around, like I think we get to the third level. That's why cuz saying you can see everything from the third level in the club. Cause when we get on the third level, we looking down in the dance floor.
Like you can see the people on the dance floor, the DJ, the people on stage and all that, the bar and all that. So and then I forgot, like how you had. Did you tap me and tell me the look? Or he called us and he saw us. No, I don't think he saw us.
No, he didn't see him doing what he was doing. So we get to the third level. So I'm looking. I think cuz looking. So I think I was ahead of cuz walking upstairs because there was so many goddamn people. You have to walk on one side going upstairs, and you can't be like side by side. You got to be like single file. So I'm in front of cuz, so I get to like the railing on the third to look down, so I'm looking down, so I spot my cousin. So I tap cuz and tell cuz to look down. So this nigga is in the middle of the dance floor with a girl, right? A black girl, right, cuz? She got on a fucking prom dress, like she got on a fucking dress.
I don't know.
It wasn't a dress, a tutu or some shit. Like a little, like the skirt, like when people, like if she was to spin, that bitch like
lift up.
Yeah, like she had like
an umbrella type shit.
Like she could do or some shit. So, and she got on fucking, what she had on, cuz? Like some
chucks too. She had on chucks too.
She had on chucks?
Yeah, the black ones.
Oh yeah.
She had on chucks too. Yeah. She had on just as chucks.
I was about to say she had on soccer cleats. She had on chucks. So I'm like, cuz, this nigga down there. We've been looking for this nigga for like an hour and some change. Like, can't find this nigga nowhere.
The whole club, we walk around. I said we walk around these like 4 or 5 times.
I thought somebody had done kidnapped this nigga, beat him up in the bathroom, anything. So I'm looking down. He like, but I'm talking about cuz, he like, you would think him and this girl like a couple. Like he like right here with the girl. Like
if you ain't know him, you would have thought they knew each other before the club. Like the way they was dancing, like you like, oh yeah, they been together for a little minute. Whole time
he dancing with her like
whole time he just
met her in the club
10 minutes ago.
So fast forward to me and cuz still walking around. So we bump into this nigga with her. He's walking with her through the teen club, holding her hand.
Holding hands.
Cuz me and cuz like, man, what the hell are you doing? Like me and cuz laughing our ass off. Like he really running around the whole club with this girl. Like I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, cause he had a great time that night.
Yeah, if you seen her, you seen him. You seen him, you seen her. Like they was like neck and neck,
inseparable in the club. Like it just like that. That's just how me and like we just always around some shit, see some shit, in some shit. Growing up, movies.
The rest of the song we could never forget. We never forgot that. That shit been like 10, 12 years ago. We never. We still remember that.
Always remember.
We still remember like what we had. I remember having the blue Aeropostale, the blue jeans, and the blue man. I tell you,
I had on a white tee or a red tee with some 501s, and I had on some red chucks.
That summer was lit
as fuck. We end up goddamn going from house to house, like just together, like just the whole something. And that's how it really has been in life. Like we just always, if it's more so, like all the cousins, me and cuz gonna more so stay together the whole longer than everybody. Like everybody will end up going home, or he gotta go to home. But me and cuz always end up being together longest than everybody because our parents is closer. Our neighborhoods, the way we grew up is closer, like, so we always more so together, you know what I'm saying? So that's just how it's always been. So this podcast is what I'm trying to let everybody know that view, like this shit.
That connection and the bond like so strong, like
yeah, for sure. Like me and cuz done been in, even when we got grown, like me and cuz done been like I done went to like cuz in the club. I pull up to the club, sitting outside the club. Goddamn shooting happened at motherfucking
that was my birthday. My birthday.
I go to see cuz on his birthday. He in the club. I'm sitting outside with my dog, waiting on him to come out the club. Niggas start shooting outside the club.
I forgot that was
my concert at that club on our drive.
It's shut down now. It's called.
I forgot what
Glitz.
Yeah, it was called. What's that Glitz?
Yeah,
I think so.
Glitz, and that's guilt over there.
Yeah, well, that's what that was out there on our drive behind Wildside.
Was that my 10th grade year, 11th grade year? I don't even
that
know.
shit went up quick. You talking about 0 to 100? That was before 0 to 100, cause them niggas outside the club. So I'm like, damn. You know, in your mind when some shit like that happen, it's like, always my cousin ain't the nigga got shot up. My cousin ain't with some niggas that got shot. So, you know what I'm saying? I ended up having to call cuz phone.
Security
7-Eleven.
Security wouldn't let us outside. Like they ain't let us outside.
I couldn't even get in that bitch because it's sold out or something.
Yeah. It was too packed.
Yeah, I was just sitting in the car with
it wasn't that big.
Yeah, man. And that shit, like, there's been a bunch of shit with me and cuz.
Funny that shit. We had lean up at the San Jerry crazy.
Like that shit, man. That shit.
What you said? You had to get out of the car.
I thought they were shooting. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't know where the fuck they were shooting at. Cuz I'm like, oh shit, they shooting at us. I jump out the car. I ain't had no blicky or nothing back then, cuz no license or none of that care and nothing. I'm like, oh no, man, I gotta get the fuck from around. But we had to drive the goddamn 7-Eleven.
I'm talking about the club was right here, like right here. My car, my rental car. I had a rental car on my birthday. That bitch was way on the other side of the parking lot. So we had to wait till the police came in, like you know what I'm saying, how they come in.
The nigga that got shot was laying in front of the damn police car, wasn't it, cuz?
Yeah, the police had to help him.
They like shot him right outside the door
before the ambulance can get there.
That shit was crazy. But yeah, it's always been some shit. Like me and cuz, I went to goddamn. Did we go to that classic weekend? Did we go to Lux? Was that the club on our drive over there in that
Me, you, and Jared, and we couldn't get in. I forgot why we couldn't get in.
No, we got in, cuz. We got in. We had to pay to skip the line. Remember, it was a long ass line, but we ended up getting in. Cause we seen Fat Daddy and all of them.
Why we left though? I forgot why we left.
We left early.
Oh yeah, cause before the club ended. Okay, yeah.
But we just always together, man.
Then we had with the Vane. Who with the Vane with your sister? Yeah, Vane.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like it's just countless stories. Like downtown, me and cuz we always end up seeing some bullshit. Like me and cuz always together, always riding around together, getting speakers in our cars and shit. Like we just always doing some shit. Like it's never a dull moment unless we want it to be.
It's always some funny shit happening. Like every time we go, some funny ass shit.
Go in the hood, see nigga walking down the sidewalk, just say some crazy shit. Seeing traps get hit, get raided.
It's always some funny ass shit.
That shit is always.
We don't want to explore the world, all that.
Yeah, driving across the world, me and cuz, goddamn.
Sleeping at truck stop,
sleeping at the pilot station.
Load, all that shit.
Like, shit crazy.
We seen some shit on that shit. We first time seeing the Mexican border, the border patrol. We seen mountains.
Thought we was out of there. And fucking people at the border patrol. Like, we thought he was finna tell us to pull over. He was asking us if you U.S. citizens and shit. Like, man, that shit. There's been some shit, cuz we done seen. And we ain't done. That's the crazy part, cuz this platform And the camaraderie we got, the chemistry is taking us to different levels. It's gonna be able to take us to different shit clubs, different cities. We gonna be able to start seeing different people, and it's just like it's a blessing to have a cousin to do this shit with, and to have a cousin like a second like half to be able to do
down for anything.
Yeah, that you down with, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not a lot of people that can do that shit with their family, cause that got somebody on their family that's like minded like them, that like the same foods as them, like the same music. Like it's not a lot of people that can have that. So it's important for us to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying?
It's real rare. Real rare.
It's important for us to document all this shit, especially because I be looking at it too, cause like when we have kids and get old, and then people look back on all our videos and listen to all the conversations and shit, it's like that shit like creating like a legacy for me and him. So I always look at it like it's a blessing for us to have started this, and I appreciate everybody for tuning in. And
who knows, our kid might take over one day. You know what I'm saying? Keep it going.
The face of it. Yeah, you never know, because I don't see podcasts going anywhere anytime soon. And technically, podcasts is like the new cable channels. Like you listen at podcasts and listen at different people to hear different point of views, and
shit,
you get entertained.
You can listen on your phone, your laptop, the radio station. Like you ain't gotta listen to it on YouTube. It's so many places you can
just listen right down the street.
Exactly. In the morning.
Yeah, man. So shit. Most definitely, me and Cuz done been through some shit, and we gonna be going through more stuff. And it's just amazing now that we got an outlet to be able to explain to y'all, because this, I'm telling you, it's a lot of shit that we probably done forgot that we can talk about.
There's so much shit, like,
you know what I'm saying, like.
But we just be talking about the stuff that we remember. But I'm pretty sure it's been a lot of stuff. Like it's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, like. And it's like we got such a funny ass family. Not funny as in like they actually funny, like a make your ass laugh. So it's a lot of shit that me and Cuz be like my dad, my pops had just came home, and we was all out in the yard arguing about LeBron and fucking and who was better, LeBron or Jordan, and that shit took us for like 2 hours
we
just
standing
out there just arguing and shit. These niggas done got drunk.
We were talking
sweating.
About the Magic, who had the rings, and who was talking about
Bill Cartwright, all kind of shit. Like that's just what go on, man. Like shit, we just had good times, man. Like we
the type of family like that. Like they talk about anything and still laugh about. Like it
ain't finna go to like we all gonna fight and shit like that. Like niggas ain't that deep. Like we ain't like we'll fight your ass if you come around on some bullshit. But as far as between us, like we ain't tripping like that. We all kind of got an understanding of each other, so we know like he don't mean shit by that. He just, you know what I'm saying? Like
exactly, like anytime any family gonna like when you arguing like trying to like talk about debating stuff, it's gonna get serious, not to the point.
Yeah.
When we like, you know what I'm saying?
Kind of like, fuck that. Like, nah. So
everybody gonna state their opinion on why they feel, and
niggas just gonna argue, laughing at that, honestly. But yeah. Shit, growing up
really came a long way.
Growing up, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Me and Cuz. So our grandma passed. Rest in peace to my grandma. Most people call her grandma. I call her grandma daughter, but her name was Mary. She passed a while ago. I forgot what year was that? Like 06 something.
Yeah, 07,
06.
05, one of them three.
She passed, and that was something that brought me and Cuz even closer. That because growing up, me and Cuz on our grandma that we talking about. I'm a couple years older than Cuz, and then it's Cuz, so it was always me and him before my little cousin got born, and then all the other little cousins. So for the most part, it was just me and Cuz. So growing up with her, we would always it was just me and Cuz for a long time. Going over her house, even when she lived on Raleigh, she had an apartment. We would be over there all the time. So me and Cuz spent a lot of time together with her. So yeah, that's one thing that me and cuz share that bond. Losing that. Yeah, losing that. And I feel like, you know, this is something that she would be excited about, happy about to see us doing stuff like this, you know what I'm saying? Especially with everything going on.
Sometimes it takes losing somebody to like, you know what I'm saying, like to really see that y'all need to stay close. Sometimes like that. Yeah. That's how it be.
Yeah, cause like I always, me and cuz always talk about this off camera, but I'm gonna say it. Me and cuz always talk about the fact that her, when she was living, her house was like a meetup point for the whole family, like all our family, like older cousins. Everybody would just be at her house, like come Friday, maybe Friday evening, Saturday morning,
for the weekends.
It would just be everybody at my grandma's house. So, you know, me and cuz spend a lot of time out in the front yard playing curveball, throwing the ball
with dog mugs.
Yeah, like all kind of shit we would just be doing and shit
in the yard. How go see somebody in the yard.
And, you know, that's just like I said, that's just me and cuz. It's been us this whole time. So now that we in our 20s and life evolving and we get to the point where we becoming, you know, older men, it's like we need to start establishing ourselves. That's why we established the brand, starting merch company, doing all this because we trying to elevate. So I honestly wanted this show, like I said before we started, to just reflect on like who we was as people, cause like, you know, cause went to Evans, graduated from Evans, you know, I graduated from school when I moved away, but I always been back and forth home, you know what I'm saying? I don't consider no other place home, like, cuz tell you every weekend I'm here, every other, you know what I'm saying, before I was back permanently.
Every other occasion, back home.
Yeah, so I honestly love my city, I love where I'm from, I won't want to be no other place, and yeah man, for the most part, that's why we so, thoroughbred Orlando, old Orlando. We remember when shit wasn't here and when shit was there and they ain't there no more. So, you know what I'm saying? You get a lot of that from us and our platform. And we weren't not trying to make it sad or none of that on this.
We just trying to reflect that on how far we came, and why we so tight and stuff like that, and
why y'all, you know what I'm saying? Why y'all should continue to look at what we be doing
to motivate you.
Yeah. Cause shit ain't easy. I ain't gonna lie and say it's easy to do this when you got, you know, work or you got all this other stuff that you're trying to do. You know, cuz is in school and stuff and doing what he need to do to get accomplish something. And when he accomplish it, we gonna let y'all know on the platform so y'all can congratulate cuz on what he doing. And we just gonna keep going up, man. Every week we gonna try to get better and better.
That's the only way to go up. Let's go up.
And I think, cuz we need to start like adding cuz we be doing little skits and stuff on IG. If you don't follow us on IG, follow us at the Up and Coming Show podcast on Instagram. I'm gonna put it in the video title at the bottom, but. I think we need to start maybe we should put the skit. I was thinking maybe we should put the skits on Instagram, but also in the actual podcast videos too.
Like before or after, in the middle or something like that.
Yeah, just adding little stuff more so to entertain y'all, like breaks. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start adding more ads in here. So your company, if you want something marketed or you want us to talk about something, send us merch. If you want to send us products
or reaction videos, we gonna start back doing those because them was actually funny too.
Yeah, we had a good time doing those and checking the videos out. Was the first time we was watching it right along with y'all. So yeah, we enjoyed doing that. So we gonna start adding more to that. You know what I'm saying? Doing more stuff. So yeah, man, this episode 19.
Yeah, 19, man.
Next week is 20. Maybe we should do get some footage of, maybe we go watch the Super Bowl or something and do some, you know what I'm saying, next Sunday weekend. We gon' next Sunday we'll have something special for y'all. So y'all stay tuned. If you haven't watched the last couple videos, watch those. They still going up on YouTube, so we appreciate that. Our subscriber count is going up. We just broke 500, so appreciate that. We moving up on the subscriber.
Great way to start the new year, man. We going up, man,
for sure. So y'all continue to keep rocking with us, man. We do need a little bit more engagement, cuz. So if you watch it, please comment and just let us know what you want to see, topics that you think we need to talk
Even
about.
just giving like a thought on how the video went, and how you feel, like, you know what I'm saying, like
Right.
that.
Right.
How you feel how the episode went.
Most definitely. And you know, every week me and Cuz, we try to, you know, get in here and make exclusive content for y'all from our point of view, news topics from our point of view. So this week ain't no different. Next week ain't gonna be different, no different. And you got something else you want to end up with, Cuz?
Y'all just stay safe out there, man.
Yeah, man, for real. Stay safe and stay prayed up.
Stay safe, man. Cause you know it's tax season, man. Just be careful out there.
Yeah, cause speaking, that's a whole nother show. We might talk about that one next week too, cause like this tax season, man. So that's it for episode 19, man, and we'll be back next week.